What's up guys, Streezy here, and I'm here to give you another business guide. This time we're going to be working on the CEO special crates. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get started. What you want to do, you want to pull up your phone, go to internet, you want to find the Dynasty 8 Executive. Right here, enter site. And then you have 4 different locations. I got the one downtown. You don't have to get this one. It's pretty expensive. It's like 3 million, 3.4 million or something like that. That one's a 4 million, as you can see. Don't bother with that if you're strapped for cash. Just get the cheapest one over here for $1 million. They're all the same thing, the same exact interior. The only thing you're paying for is the location and the view. There's also a garage. You can store up to 60 cars. You don't have to have that right now, but I would just stick with this one. But as you can see, I have this one, so when you go to buy it, it's all the same like the other businesses. It's just you have decorations, personnel. This is your assistant. She has a lot of cool features. You could do male or female, but I have the female. They both do the same thing. It's just what gender you want. She has some pretty cool features I'll show you here shortly. The font, your CEO name, you could change the colors, all that good stuff. So gun locker, it's the same as before I said in my other guides. It's to change your or hide your loadout to your guns. So safe, don't buy it. It's completely worthless. All it does is show you money in the safe. It's pointless. Don't fool with it. Accommodation you could do without. That's just a spawn location with a bedroom and a closet if you want to change clothes. So yeah, moving on. So when using your assistant, you can go down to her, call her up. And as you can see, she can recover your car from the impound if the police, steals it, takes it from you. Or you can go down to request a luxury helicopter. I will show you the luxury helicopter here in just a second. It's pretty neat.
I'm by my machine. I can't do that. Not right now. I'm sorry. It's on its way to you right now.
Please clear the landing area. Welcome on board. You're in safe hands today. Help yourself to a glass of something. Where would you like to fly? No problem. Enjoy the ride. Everything kind of makes sense up here. I don't even mind being
Once you get your CEO office, the way you want it, decorate and all that, you want to come to this computer right here. You want to go to special cargo. I already covered these two in a previous video. Make sure y'all go check them out. But we're going to be focusing on the special crates. And right here, this is all the things you want for sale. Depending on your location, like where I'm at, that would determine what good locations you want. I always try to get the warehouses closest to me. As you can see, I have 4. I have 2 large and 2 small. It depends on your play style. If you're a grinder like me, large and medium would probably be your best bet. Large holds 111 crates, medium is 42 crates, and small is 16. So it just depends on your play style and how much time you're willing to put in. But I usually fill up 2 large by myself. It doesn't take that long. It really doesn't. just when you have some downtime, it's good to just go ahead and source 3 crates. Don't ever source 2 or 1, because the time to money ratio just isn't worth it. 70 to 80% of the time you'll always get a vehicle anyway. If y'all have seen my 4 tips and tricks, there's a trick on how to always get a vehicle. Make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, for solo players, I would just recommend 2 large. Anything more than that's just, I mean, unless you have a crew to help you. I have a crew member that has 10 large warehouses, which is ridiculous. But if you want to put that kind of time in, it's really up to you to decide. So this is it right here, guys. I want to give a big shout out to GTA Series for making this chart. I'm also going to put another screenshot up here in a minute on how much you have to spend. There's also a trick, but I would recommend pausing it right here so you can get a good idea. There is a way to source 1. I'm going to go ahead now and put up the that's the best way other one in the game, and show you all that right now. Here recently, because I'm trying to hit rank 500. Right, here's the other one. Like I said, I'd recommend pausing. I will big shout out to GTA Series, as I said. I will link their channel in the description so you can check them out. Recommend 2 large. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Got the nail on the head with this one. So big shout out to them. So yeah, medium's a good choice. I would recommend medium at first, and if you decide you want more, I would just go with a large, because once you upgrade, you can only go up in size. You can't go down in size, which is unfortunate, and the warehouse has to be empty, so which sucks, but that's just the way they work. So yeah, moving on. Now on to the payouts. The large, for 111 crates, it's about $2.2 million. The medium, I think, is around 700,000, 800,000 maybe, and the small is 240,000. So, and then you got to add, you know, the crates. If you buy 3 crates at a time, that's 18,000 every time. So, if you do the math, you know, you're obviously not gonna, you know, be at 2.2 million after it's like 1.8 million after you buy all the crates and stuff. But I will put a screenshot of the payouts with the crates on the screen, and yeah, we'll get back to you after that. So on to the vehicles. You want to go to Warstock Cash and Carry, and this is the main vehicle you're going to be using for the CEO, because you can spawn it like the motorcycle club president with the bikes. So this is your main 2 CEO chopper. I have made so much money on this game with this thing, so it will pay you with the crates. So definitely buy this. If you can catch it on sale, that's nice, but as of this recording right now, it's not on sale. It's 1.7 million, which is not bad, but you will make your money back with it. So this, and probably this is what I use as well. As the time of this recording, the thruster is on sale, so I would use this too, because you can go into passive mode with this. Well, as a CEO you can't, but this is the only vehicle as of right now you can go into passive mode with, since they patched it. But this is the other vehicle I use for crates. So if it's one vehicle, I usually use the Buzzard, and if it's the 3 crate drop, I use this thing. So it's just easier to maneuver around. It's quicker to get up and down too. So yeah, moving on. But just note, to have a thruster, you do have to have a facility. The one for the Doomsday, which is stupid, but you do have to have the facility to store this thing. So yeah, just a quick tip before you actually buy it. So I don't want you to buy it and then come back on my video and then dislike it because of it. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's got a paywall, of course, but yeah. Moving on. Now, I'm going to show you the abilities for the CEO. You can change the style, kind of like the MC, same stuff. You can change your associates, which is people that you that you hire. So VIP work is very important. If you have downtime and you're not doing anything, you're waiting for your businesses to like cook and stuff, you can do hostile takeover, asset recovery. I would recommend Headhunter and Sightseer. Them are the two easiest ones. They don't take too long to do. Sightseer, you just hack and then collect packages. Headhunter, you just go and kill assassinate 4 targets, and that's it. It's easy, 20 grand. And it's real good money when it's double, so. The VIP challenges, I wouldn't recommend those. They're not really worth it. CO abilities, you're not really going to use this much. The vehicles, now this is where it gets good. This is the feature I was telling you about. As you can see, when you buy the Buzzard, you can request it free each time, and if you blow it up, there's a 2-minute cooldown timer, and then you could just respawn it again. So once you buy it once, you're done. It's not like you have to buy it again. And a cool little feature too, if it's damaged and you can go on top of your CEO office, it will repair when you come back out. So if it's smoking and stuff like that, you could just land on your helipad on your office and come back up, and it should be fully repaired. So that's a cool little tip. But this is the best vehicle for CEO, this and Thruster. So you can also use your Terabyte. I did a review on that with a nightclub. You can source crates from that as well. But yeah, moving on. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to source and sell. First I'm going to show you how to source 3 crates. Like I said, I always do 3 crates. Don't ever do 1 or 2 unless you're doing the rank up method like I'm doing. I'll show you guys that too, just in case you're trying to hit a certain goal. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. And yeah, moving on. I just bought 3 crates. Make sure to check your map before you walk outside, because this will determine if it's a vehicle or not. As you can see, I have 4 warehouses, but only 3 are showing up, so that is guaranteed a vehicle. So for the vehicles, you're going to grab your Buzzard, not your Thruster. So, or your Mark II. You can use your Mark II as well. That's another good choice if you don't want the Thruster. And yeah. As you can see, that last mission I just did, the last crate, or the last vehicle that blinks on the map, it usually is the one with the crate in it, but for some reason that one glitched out, so I'm not sure if it's a chance or it's guaranteed, or I can't confirm on that. But anyways, usually the last crate that blinks on the map, that's the one that's usually got the crate in the vehicle, so just be mindful of that. But like I said, it doesn't take long to fill these up. Maybe a few hours, 4 to 5 hours, if you stay on it. Maybe even 8 hours. I'm not totally sure, but I know it doesn't take me long. But I don't do it 24/7. I do it when I have some downtime. It's really simple, guys. As I said, I would have at least 2 large or 2 medium. That way you can get around the cooldown time, because there is a cooldown timer for sourcing crates. So instead of going up there and waiting on another source mission, you could just go to your next warehouse and source there. So I would at least recommend 2, either 2 small, 2 mediums, or 2 large, whichever you decide to do. Or you could do a large and a small, medium and small, or medium and large, however you want to do it. It doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm here at my terabyte. I'm about to show you a source mission for 1 crate, and then I'm going to, right after that, I'm going to sell it, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to rank with that 1 crate. If you do that back to back, you got 2 small warehouses, and you just do that back to back, it is very easy to rank up. I ranked up about 5 times last night doing this, so it's very easy to rank up. So yeah, let me just show you that, and just show you how easy it is to rank up. As you can see, that was a pretty good amount of RP right there. The reason why I say use the buzzard for the vehicle missions, because it is easier to stop in front of the vehicle and stop it instead of using the thruster or Mark II. They intend to run you over a lot when they're driving, so that's why I always say use the buzzard. Sometimes you'll have it to where they're parked, so it's pretty easy to get to, like that last mission I just did. So alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you the cell. And yeah, moving on. As you can see, it's either going to be a tugboat, 1 truck, or it's going to be the, not the Dodo, but the Cuban. So it's always going to be one of them 3 if you're doing 1 crate. So just keep that in mind. As you guys can see, that was a tremendous amount of RP. That was just the rank method. If you want to do the rank method, just do, you know, 1 crate and then sell it immediately after. Like I said, there is a cooldown timer, so you do have, I would do at least do it with 2 warehouses. So, and a quick note too, a lot of these YouTubers say like source a certain amount of crates and then sell. Don't do that. Just fill them all the way up. Don't stop at 27. Just fill them all the way up to 111 and then sell, because if you do that, you will make more, because there is a bonus paid by the bolt. So the more you put in there, the more you make. So just fill it all the way up. Don't source it at a certain amount and then quit. Just fill them all the way up and then sell, because that is the better method. Because like I said, you get paid more, you get a bonus. So I mean, when you do fill them all the way up, you will always have 4 vehicles. So make sure you got some friends. You don't always have to have friends, because I do them all the time solo myself. So, but I've been on the game since day 1, so I know how this stuff works. But don't fill them up halfway. Just fill them up all the way, and then sell them. That's that. If you want the most out of your money, that's the best profit I could. That's the best advice I can give you. But I think 1 to 9 crates is always 1 vehicle. 10 to 19 crates is 2 vehicles. 20 to 30 is 3, and then everything after that's 4. So it's totally up to you how you want to run it. You could do that method. You could fill them up halfway, but that's not the correct way if you want to make the most out of your money. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for my CEO crate guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you like my content, and that will conclude all my business guides for GTA. I'm going to go on and move on to my casino and other adventures in GTA, so y'all stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, and thanks. See ya. Peace.